Welcome to Big Braids and Crypto. I'm your host, Mr. Big Braids, coming to you live from a reservation somewhere. We got LCX up on the watch list here. We had a couple people actually commented about LCX. They were trying to figure out what was going on with LCX. So we pulled this up the other day. It's one of the newer coins that dropped just recently. And, they always have these grids that just aren't on a table, just basically got inserted on, different platforms. And that's basically how they look once they get inserted on. Oh, excuse me. Once they get it inserted into the new platform, uh, they'll just have a basic setup, and then you kind of got to clue yourself in on the way it works here. But it looks like LCX is just basically kind of skunking along as far as it's going here. And, I mean, it's been sitting here doing some consolidation down, and it came through the 786 line, broke through, and so it come back through down and came through the 786 line again. And it's been just trickling along, and it's just looks to me like it's on life support unless it's on some severe consolidation, or this is the floor and it has no place to go but up. I mean, those are some scenarios there, but always remember, this is not financial advice. These are my opinions on the market, and they should only be viewed as such. And you always got to do what's right for you. But and with LCX, having that just now said, so with LCX, I'm always looking for the best possible buy. I like the lowest possible buy that I can get, because you all's heard it before. Your money just moves different. If you can get in at you know 9 cents right here, you your money's going to move different than buying in up here at 26. Especially if it's looking a little bit dippy. Especially with BTC doing, it's at a point where we're just kind of got to sit back and see what's going to happen, because BTC, like we always say, BTC can just say screw it and freaking head to the moon right now if it really wanted to. It does have a higher low set in, but is it going to come down and test this 555? That remains to be seen. That's what we got to keep an eye on right now. And but if it does break that, 54,000, 52,000 is on the line, and the sales, there's going to be, a lot of money, a lot of coins that are have some pretty good prices, and if for those of you that are looking for accumulation. So, and that's what I'm looking for. I'm looking for accumulation wherever I can. And LCX, if LCX is, if it gets down to, this 9 cent mark, oh man, I'd be looking to get in at that right there. So that 9 cents is on the table. Keep an eye on that for, either a dip down and then some consolidation down here, and then one of these, it could, break above the 786, do one of these, get up above, and look like it's making a run, and then either BTC either takes off or takes a dump, and then we'll get some pullback for some consolidation at the 786 line here, and then for one of these whenever BTC figures out what it's doing. But this could be just all consolidation here. You could argue the fact that I know there's some people that are probably saying, yeah, there's a cup and a huge handle. That's a good possibility too. For those of you that are looking like that, I mean, that scenario, I mean, could play out just straight up like that. You get a good giga candle pump up. I'm sure if that scenario plays out, it's going to come up, check this freaking 35 cent mark, maybe possibly get some pullback unless it blows right through it, and then straight up. That scenario's on the table. But it's just, it all comes out to BTC and what's going on with BTC next. So just keep an eye on those numbers. And I'm looking for 10 cents, so for some accumulation purposes. And but other than that, just keep an eye on that BTC. If it gets to 54,000, I'm gonna be searching for some sales, and 10 cents sounds, I mean 9 cents sounds pretty good to me. So, but yeah, let's hear your comments about LCX. If you guys got some information on it, put it out there for the community. And yeah, you guys have a good evening. And remember, this is not financial advice. These are my views and opinions on the market, and they should only be viewed as such. Uh, and you always got to do what's right for you. So yeah, those are some prices to look for, and we'll get another video out tomorrow. You always have a good night. Mr. Big Braids is out.